Pre-show, so there's nothing here. Three,
Rip.
two.
Rip the guests. We lost.
This is Alpha Geek Radio.
This is Lizzie, and you're listening to Kari, Brandon, and Dada on the Geek Access Podcast.
Ooh.
You just heard the beep.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Hi, all.
Good day.
I'm appeasing Brandon this time.
Good day.
Welcome to episode 39 of the Geek Access Podcast. I am joined today by Mr. Corey and Mr. Brandon. As
Yarr.
always. How are Brandon tired after his long CSGO match?
Was it that long? How long were you playing?
Oh, dude.
All day.
I mean, I've been playing. I don't know.
Oh.
I'm just kind of doing nothing today.
That's
like
fun.
usual. Like usual, dude.
It's good Sundays.
It's my special day. Specialty.
Your special day.
It's my special day, dude.
Very cool. So how you guys been? How was your week?
Pretty great.
Cool.
Yeah, did a lot of shit, so it's good.
Cool. That's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Enjoying the Battlefront beta.
Yes and no.
I enjoyed the 2 matches I played.
Yeah.
I mean, I just enjoyed. They were okay.
Yeah,
I didn't
no,
mind. I didn't mind the 2 matches that I played.
I'm not sure if you guys want to get into it right now, or do we want to get everybody all
I'm gonna cut
situated?
you. I'm gonna cut you off for a second. If you can unplug your mic and plug it back in, whenever you talk, there's a little bit of feedback.
I'm gonna
Me?
cut you off
Yeah.
for a second. Tell you every time you talk, there's this really annoying noise that accompanies it.
Listen, fuckhead.
Nice, May.
Mooncaddy is enjoying the Battlefront beta. You must be excited that they extended it for one more day.
Oh, they did.
They did. It's going to the 13th.
Oh,
Is that feedback still there?
Yeah, it's still there. I don't know what's causing it.
Ooh.
I don't
It
hear
might.
it.
It might be Skype. Why don't you drop
I
from
don't-
the call and then come back?
I don't hear it.
You don't hear it
Yeah.
when Corey talks?
What do I do? What does it do? You gotta explain, man.
All right, hold on. It's like hold on. I'm gonna drop the call and call you guys back. So hold on 1 second. All right, I'm gonna apologize to everybody while I'm doing this. You're gonna hear Skype crap because I don't have it muted. Hello.
Is that better?
Oh,
Hey.
that's so much better.
Oh, okay.
Well,
that's good.
it's not so. It's better. It's not the greatest, but it's better.
Well, shut
I don't
up.
know. It's definitely Skype though.
And there's a little bit of echo. A little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. Shit's screwing up. No, we're not the type of guys that do insane, stupid shit. It's a
Like what?
It's a podcast. We're not like bros on YouTube trying to gain stupid thumbs up.
Oh, like going into the hood and being
Oh,
like,
that
you
is-
don't want to fight?
That is horrible. I don't know what's
That's
going on
fun.
with that.
No,
Yeah.
we don't do that. I like my life. It's pretty good. Most of it.
Yeah, I don't know what is with that popping noise, but it's really annoying.
What are you talking about?
It's I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, it is what it is. Hopefully, it's not in the recording, and if it is, then whatever. It's 1 week. Yeah. So no, we get the Battlefront beta for one more day, which is cool. So that'll be nice to play tonight. I have to say that my initial impression was this is way too much like Battlefield, and I didn't like it. And then the more I played it, it still is very Battlefieldy, but it is more enjoyable than I originally anticipated. For somebody who
that's
just
good.
for somebody who just can't stand Battlefield, it's more enjoyable than I originally predicted for myself.
Okay. Well, I think it's good. It's not great. The graphics are, of course, like freaking amazing, and the controls are kind of clunky.
Right.
Like like especially fighting in the TIE fighters and the ships and whatnot. You only get one stick to move around, so you get turned upside down really easy, and you can't correct yourself, so it's fucked up.
Right.
Kind of dumb.
Hey, Lamau.
Yeah. I don't like how big it's not big enough. I feel like the map on Hoth, like it just feels narrow, just
Right.
long.
Yeah.
I tried to play the Hoth map and it crashed.
See, I think
Aw.
that's the biggest
So I
difference.
just gave up. I didn't care that much.
Is like, to me, like, I played the first map once, and then I played those couple matches on the Hoth map with you. Like, I feel like the Hoth map is way too big.
No,
like-
you're not used to Battlefield, buddy. That's
well,
why.
that's well, no, I am used to Battlefield, and that's why I don't like Battlefield, because the maps are way too big. Remember, I'm a COD guy, so I want my, the little close quarters. We shove 12 people into, like, a 100 feet by 100 feet block and let them kill each other. Like, I don't like having to track down people. I just like it all right there. And part of that is my play style. And I noticed it last night in Battlefront, in that I would go out and get in the middle of nowhere, and then I would be consistently shot in the back because of just because of how vast the map is, and because of people could virtually be anywhere.
Right. You
And
just
that's-
gotta stay more aware. You just have to get used to it, dude. It's the kind of game that it is.
And
Like,
it
you're
is.
used to being so enclosed in buildings and whatnot. This
Right.
is so open.
And
you
I
just
mean-
have to like completely watch yourself.
And even with Call of Duty, the last couple of years, I've had more than a couple issues with map design, because it seems like every internal area that you can be in now, they give you like 8 different ways to get in. So it's impossible to kind of barricade yourself up and have a safe hiding hole to kind of shoot people from. Which on one hand is good, because people hate campers and it alleviates camping aspects. But when you are somebody who likes to camp and get free kills, it makes it very difficult.
Yeah. Another thing I don't like about the beta though is that everything's a power up now and like a pickup. Like you have to go run over and pick something up.
Yeah,
like I
I'm
want to
trying
go
to
get in
remember-
this ship.
I'm
And you're
trying
like,
to remember what other game did that, like the card system. There was another FPS that did that.
yeah. I mean the card system isn't bad. It's just, and I like that they're not making microtransactions like available at the end game where like you can just buy everything right off the bat. They're
Right.
making
I
it
thought
so you
they
have to earn
weren't.
it.
Yeah,
They're not doing that.
That's a good thing.
No, I was happy about that. So people aren't just gonna be stupid about it.
I'm still probably not gonna buy it.
I love Star Wars more than life itself, so it's gonna be a bot. I have too many people playing it in the
Buy
beta
it.
already.
Having to play it on Origin and then it just not being like that entertaining.
Yeah.
Well, what's wrong with playing it on Origin?
Origin's trash, dude. I already have Steam. I have Uplay for occasional uses. I don't want a third platform
Yeah.
to stash one game on.
Oh, see, I have I have my Mass Effects on there. I have my Dragon Age games on there. SWOTOR was on there because that installed through Origin. Although it
Yeah,
it
no,
didn't
it
have
not
to, but-
originally though. I still launched it by itself.
Right. Yeah.
I have not had Origin installed up until I downloaded the beta, and I've still been able to play Star Wars because it was standalone.
Right.
They just kind of meshed it in there.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Plus, it's EA, and I have a hard time supporting anything EA does.
You play Rock Band.
That's kind of like the only thing.
They get one game.
Right.
Yeah, they get the one,
Just
and that's
one.
like 90% of that's done through Harmonix and EA now.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
EA doesn't have as much of a death grip on Harmonix.
No.
They do.
Speaking of Rock Band, one thing I will notice, I'm loving it. I mean, this is our first show since it's come out. We talked about it last week, but I'm really enjoying it. There were some instrumental issues on the PS4 side. There were some firmware updates that you had to download for the guitar and the drums. There's still a little bit of vocal lag when you're trying to sing.
Oh, that's
But
fine.
I enjoy it. I mean, the on-disc set list is...
It's okay.
It's
When I
mean,
first saw it, I thought it was
guess.
pretty bad, but it's actually not that bad.
No, it's not. I mean, they have to. They're running into 2 issues. One, they have to cater to everybody, and unfortunately, there's a lot of really shitty music that's really popular these days.
would know.
And 2, when you have bands like Rush and the Foo Fighters and other bands that have been in Rock Band since Rock Band 1, you've got all their mega hits. So if you want to have them in the on-disc set list, you have to get songs that maybe weren't singles, or even if they were, maybe they weren't that good. Like
Those are pretty poor references because Passage to Bangkok is great. I can't remember what Foo Fighters song was on the disc. but
the
it
Foo
was-
Fighters song that's on the disc is, what is it, The Feast of Famine or something like that. It's off their new album and it's horrible.
I don't know. I don't really listen to
and,
Fighters, but I have
well-
like all the Rush DLC.
Right. And
That's
no,
just
and
the
that
Bangkok
Bangkok
is good.
one, that was actually really cool. But I mean, as far like I had no idea what it was when I saw it. I'm not a big Rush fan. Like I like the songs that were on Rock Band and stuff because I had never even listened to them before Rock Band. So I played it. It was cool. It had a fun little jingle to it, and that works. And that works for Rock Band as a whole or Guitar Hero because one thing that those games do very well is introduce people to music they wouldn't have otherwise listened to.
Yeah.
Like thanks to my 4-year-old, that Uptown Funk song is even growing on me a little bit.
Dude, I hate that shit. So
Ah,
much.
Jesus
I
Christ.
downloaded September by Earth, Wind, and Fire because you're not a human being if you don't like Earth, Wind, and
I
Fire.
don't even know what Earth, Wind, and Fire is.
Are you kidding me? Seriously?
Such trash. I should have
It's
known.
okay.
The
Just
fucking
Google them right now,
pre-order
dude.
songs finally started working, so I can play all the old Bang Camaro songs that were awesome.
Nice. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty happy with it now that all the firmware's come out, but like, I still don't like what they did with the drum pedal because I play with my heel up.
Right.
But I Frankensteined a sensor out of an old Rock Band 1 pedal.
See, I'm not good enough at drums to
Nice.
notice that. Like,
Yeah, they made it so where like the activation point of the pedal is higher, so it has to get depressed a little more than the old one did. So if you played with your heel up and like twitched it up and down like I did, you couldn't do it.
right.
But I
Yeah.
mean, it's not like a bug. That's just a conscious decision they made.
Right.
And overall, the new pads are quieter, which
Yeah, but
I'm-
you can't.
I'm okay with as
you-
an apartment.
You said
dweller.
you had another Rock Band kick drum pedal, right?
I had a snapped in half Rock Band 1 pedal.
Oh, okay. I was say because if you have a second kick
Been
pedal,
there.
you can alleviate. Oh, okay, you can alleviate that by doing the double bass.
The double bass port doesn't work right now.
Oh, it doesn't.
No, they're gonna update it in.
Oh,
But that it's still. I mean, it still would have not been perfect. But there's a sensor right here
right. Well, that works.
that's now in the old.
I realized that after about 4 years of not playing Rock Band, I am not as good as I used to be.
I've gotten a lot of it back. I just can't play for as long as I used to anymore.
Yeah, my wrist starts to hurt with guitar.
Like I can still pass like the Dragon Force on guitar and all the metal stuff on drums, but it's just a little more painful than it used to
Right.
be.
Yeah, I can pass everything, but I can't finger tap the intro to Through the Fire and Flames anymore. I can't. I mean, a lot of the songs I was gold starring, I'm not gold starring anymore, and it just comes from I haven't touched it in a long time. But it's cool and it's a lot of fun. Unfortunately, you can't live stream it because Twitch.
Can just not
Well,
well.
yeah, Twitch blocks the audio, and at least as far as the PS4 concerned, live streaming it to YouTube just pulls up an error. YouTube won't even let you. So I've been using my HD PVR and recording individual songs and just uploading them to YouTube because YouTube will allow them to exist there as long as you acknowledge the third-party content. So
Oh, that's nice.
no, I mean I'm enjoying it, and it's it's a lot of fun, and it's a nice like memory of going back and playing. It'll be nice when they patch in online play because there were
If they do.
well they've talked about it. So
They've talked
yeah.
about online features.
right. But we'll see. I mean, there was always a lag issue anyway, so maybe that was just something they didn't want to have to deal with at launch.
I never played online anyway. I want them to get the export codes worked out.
Yeah. And then also they'll have to figure out export for Rock Band 3 as well.
Yeah. Well, they have an announcement coming tomorrow that's DLC related.
That's good.
Maybe they'll have everything figured out. So.
Someone asked if they were gonna do like weekly updates like they used to, which would be awesome. And they were
Right.
like, "Stay tuned. We have an announcement on Monday." So
Yeah, I
there-
was wondering that too when I hadn't
There's
seen
all
anything,
this
so-
speculation. Like, is it gonna be export codes? Is it just gonna be a week of DLC?
Right. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. And then I don't know. One of the other things that it might pertain to is because, as you know, like Green Day Rock Band export is cut off. I believe the AC/DC one is cut off, and I know Lego's cut off as well. But what they did with the Green Day one was all the songs that were on that disc, they released them as purchasable DLC packs, which you can actually go purchase right now. So if you never exported it, you're able to purchase the DLC pack for Green Day.
I just want Rock Band 2, and I want that 20-song pack that you got with Rock Band 2.
Nice. Yeah, no, Rock Band 2 was the best.
Rock Band 2 had a really good set list. Rock Band 3's wasn't bad.
It wasn't terrible. 1 and 2 were definitely the best, but then there was that free 20 song pack you got with that code on the back of the manual with 2 as well.
Right.
That had good shit on it.
Nice. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'm still pretty excited for Guitar Hero Live. I'm excited to see what they do with the new button combination. It'll
Looks
be
interesting.
Yeah,
that's for
it'll be
sure.
fun to play it. And the set list, because they can go back and rehash old songs because they're changing the format completely. It allows them to have a better set list, even if there's songs we still have already played before. But it'll be cool. I mean, we'll see how long the music rhythm genre lasts again. I don't think it's going to be back full force like it was before. I think as far as Rock Band is concerned, I think a lot of this
At least
was
they're calling it a platform.
right. And that's very true. I mean, we'll see. It might catch on, and there might be a whole new generation of people that love it, people that didn't get a chance
Even
to play
if
it
nothing
before.
really changes and they just do DLC, that's fine.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I
Hey,
have,
even
I
if
have a current gen music game that's fun.
even if they didn't do new DLC, I mean, at least for somebody in my shoes, where once I got my PS4 and my Xbox One, my PS3 and my Xbox 360 went so I had hundreds of dollars, if not upwards of $1,000 worth of Rock Band DLC that I could no longer use because I didn't have an old console and I wasn't going to waste the shelf space or the desk space to bother holding on to an old console. So now I have access to that DLC again. So even if that's
Most of it.
well, yeah. But even if I have if that's all I get from this is access to old songs and a fun little party game, then that's enough.
It's still not bad. I'd like to see. There's still hit detection problem with the drum pedal too.
There's still some
Like the activation thing aside, the 30-second bass notes don't hit like 90% of the time.
right. Yeah, there's still some issues with the guitar too. I've noticed even something I don't know, I guess like "Pain" by Jimmy Eat World, and anything that has a long continuous strum. Whether it
That
be
must be a PS4 thing. Mine's
yeah,
fine.
no.
The guitar is like the one thing I love. The
It's-
new guitar actually feels better.
Oh, I love the way it feels. I also feel like because one of the biggest differences between Guitar Hero and Rock Band was always that everybody knew Guitar Hero was a little bit harder because they generally put in filler notes and also the hit detection for each individual note was smaller.
Guitar Hero was easier.
No, Guitar Hero was definitely harder.
Then you were bad.
No, Guitar Hero was harder than Rock Band.
The old Rock Band guitars sucked because the buttons were way too flat.
I'm not talking about the buttons. I'm talking about
talking
the
about both.
software.
Talking about
Like
both.
sure they probably ended up balancing out, but it's a known fact that with Guitar Hero and Rock Band, Guitar Hero put in filler notes, so there were more notes to hit, so you had to move more, and also the hitbox detection for each individual note was smaller. With Rock Band, you typically had a half a second before and a half a second after this specific note to hit the note, and it feels like they've closed that window.
If you can get your calibration right.
Well, the calibration is easy to do with the new guitar.
Well, that doesn't make it good for drums.
Well, no, all you have to do is calibrate it with the guitar, and it calibrates the game.
It doesn't. It's a lot of people, myself included. It's not perfect. It's so weird. You can't get it to feel quite right.
Oh, I mean, that could be part of my problem too. Is that I'm running it through. It's going from the PlayStation through an HDMI switcher through my HD DVR into my TV. So, I mean, I've used the auto calibration, but it could just be. I mean,
The auto cal feels great for the guitar, but it still did not feel great for drums, and I'm still having to like tinker with drums.
right. But I mean, we'll see. It'll work eventually.
It will work.
It will indeed. That being said, I picked up the Uncharted collection, which we talked about briefly prior to the show starting officially. It looks beautiful. They did a really good job. I'm currently playing through Drake's Fortune right now.
Nice.
The cut scenes, the way it feels, everything. It loads nice and fast. It plays very well. And I've only ever played through about half of Uncharted 2, and I never touched 3. So I'm really excited to get to those because those are things I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I haven't touched 3 at all. thinking about picking it up just for that.
Yeah, it's
But
really
I love all of them.
they're great games. And you know, for especially for people that love the Indiana Jones esque.
You want to play Indiana
gameplay.
Jones with more of a ladies' man?
What's
That's
that?
right.
I missed what he said. Something about Indiana Jones being a ladies' man.
It's
Yeah.
Indiana Jones, but he's more of a ladies' man. in
okay,
this.
yeah. But yeah,
Some
go ahead.
Oh, somebody was trying to argue with me the other day about how it just feels like Tomb Raider. That Nathan Drake is just Tomb Raider. I'm like, you're stupid as fuck.
Well,
Not like
I
Tomb
mean, it's a
Raider.
fairly.
In some aspects, yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, depending on what your generation is and how you look at it. I mean, for those
It's
of
the
us,
same type of game.
for those of us that are around our age, Tomb Raider came first.
Right.
But for people that are maybe 13, 14 right now, those PlayStation 1 and 2 Tomb Raider games were garbage. And Uncharted was really the first of its kind on a next-gen platform, because even the PS3 Tomb Raiders weren't that good up until Tomb Raider came out, and which was phenomenal. And that's, I mean, yeah, you can either look at how that, I mean, that plays more like Uncharted. So if you want to talk about pure gameplay, the only Tomb Raider that really plays like Uncharted is the newest Tomb Raider, and then the sequel coming out later this month, because the original Tomb Raiders were more like puzzle games.
Yeah, they didn't have. Well, they had a lot of fighting in them too. But
Well,
it
yeah.
was weird.
But there isn't a
it
whole lot
felt
of puzzle solving in the Uncharted. I mean, maybe there is in the tail end of 2 and then in 3. I don't know, but so yeah. I mean, you got Nathan Drake on PS4, and then you got Lara Croft on Xbox One, at least for the first year, because it's a timed exclusive for the new game.
Right. Glad I
So-
picked up that X-Bone.
Yeah, me too. It looks really good.
Useful for something.
Yeah, it's useful. I mean, you've got 2 major exclusive releases this month alone. You got Halo 5 and you got Tomb Raider.
Yeah, and I'm having a blast with all the Forza games. I haven't had 6 yet, but I will get that eventually.
It is a lot of fun, dude. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. The racing feels top notch. I ended up picking up the collector's edition special thing, so I got like the Fast and Furious pack. So I got the Eclipse,
Forza, why did you put Fast and Furious garbage in that game?
because it's such a great movie.
Oh my god.
But you got the
If you chug monsters and fucking put Fox dirt bike stickers all over your lifted diesel.
anyway. So I got
and that's all the people I live up here.
the-
they do that.
I
like
got
in
the,
Paradise, that's what they are.
the Eclipse
Stupid.
from the first movie and the Supra from the first movie, and it's got
Drive cars with 9 gears, dude.
Vin Diesel's whatever that thing that
They
he.
just don't stop.
Brandon is like the anti-bro.
So that Fallout loot crate. I picked
Looks
that
pretty cool.
up.
Everyone was kind of butthurt because as soon as it came out, the sweater went on sale on Bethesda's store.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, the sweater's like, it's like $45 instead of the usual whatever it was.
50, 60.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. It's
well,
pretty cool. It's pretty cool, but it's so damn bright. I don't
Yeah.
know that I'd ever actually wear it.
Well, it's around the house hoodie, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of the problem with it.
That's fine.
I'll buy that dog meat plush from Udo.
No way, man. That's my pillow.
Yeah, easy game. That's your pillow. You just sleep on a dog plush.
Yep. That'll be my pillow, man.
You just
It'll
not
be
gonna-
awesome.
I'm
Because
kind
I
of
don't have a
little mad
dog.
with myself. I'm kind of a little mad that I never pre-ordered the Pit Boy edition.
Oh, me too. But I mean, you get the app through your phone anyways, right?
Yeah, it was more about having the thing. But there are tons of
Yeah.
3D printed ones on Etsy too, if you really want one.
Oh, really?
there
Cool.
are.
I have a
Yeah,
3D
dude.
printer that I can use.
Oh, do
Sweet.
you?
So
Yeah.
you
Nice.
could probably honestly find
Yeah.
just find a
3D
pattern.
printed Batman Buddha Batman.
Sweet.
Remember that?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The
New
Buddha
Fallout jewelry, dude. Do you want the Nuka-Cola ray gun necklace? Why is it $120?
Jesus, for like just a Nuka-Cola cap?
No, it's like the little ray gun. The little cap, there's one that's just a bottle cap and it's $60. So stupid.
because people will spend the money.
It's the same cost as the watch.
The watch,
The Tranquility Lane Vault Boy watch. It's got the little Vault Boy and the pointers are his arms.
right?
That's
It's got a
I
blue
like
leather
that.
band and kind of like pretty sure it's fake gold
Probably.
face.
Gold.
Gold.
Oh yeah, beat that Destiny raid finally. Sent orcs flying into space. That disgusting bastard.
Nice. So does he come back? Because I finished the main story. Isn't that the guy that you kill?
Yeah, at the end, but no, in the raid, he's back, and you have
Now-
to kill him one more time, and it's fucking harder.
Fuzzy and I had a prediction because we finished the story but not the raid. So when he kind of disappears when you beat the story, when you face him in the raid, is he the Taken version of himself?
No, he's a lot different.
Oh, okay.
He's definitely a lot. He's his true form. He wasn't really himself when you fought him.
Okay. Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's a hard as hell fight, and you have to have people that have at least know the basics and are like confident about it. Because if you have
Right.
somebody that's just like, I don't know, man, I can't get this ogre down, it just fucking falls apart.
Right. How do you feel about the microtransactions that they're going to be introducing?
They're just throwing in it for emotes and stuff. I mean, I don't care. I'll
Right.
buy an emote because I don't have one. But after that, it's just cosmetic stuff. I
Right.
could care less if they do microtransactions for that.
As long as it's not anything that affects the gameplay.
You know what I'll throw freaking money at the screen for? If they let me customize my goddamn character. Like, their appearance-wise, I would throw
Can't you
truckloads
customize
of
it when
money
you
at the
create
screen.
it?
Barely. You can choose, like, one of 4 faces, and that's it.
Yeah, but you're
It's
always
like,
wearing armor anyway, so...
Yeah, but, you know, I mean, let me customize my person, goddammit.
Right. There's a...
God damn it.
God damn it. Yeah, I mean, there's a group of people that find that to be important. I mean, you got, like, even look at just other MMOs, like PC-based MMOs. You have ones that are all about the customization. I mean, you look at, like, the character sliders in, like an EverQuest or something like that, and it's just ridiculous. But then you look at WoW, and it's like, all right, choose 5 faces. So, I mean, it's one of those things where, I mean, really as the player, like, I want to customize the back of my head because that's what I'm staring at while I'm playing the thing.
Dude, you got 5 hundies, Corey? You could get this garage snowboard from the Bethesda store.
What?
It's a
Say that
Fallout snowboard, dude. If you got 5 hundies.
5
I don't.
hundies.
I don't.
No.
Not to shell out. I just bought that $100 freaking loot
But I
crate.
thought you wanted everything Fallout.
I'll shell out $100 for some Fallout randomness. But I
I'm
don't
really
know.
surprised you didn't get the
Pit Boy,
yeah.
I wasn't ready for it.
I kept thinking about it. Like I had my chance.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
A lot of the collector's editions for me, it has to be something in game. That's why I'm always a sucker for Blizzards because they give you something in game for all of their games. I don't care about a knick-knack that's just going to sit around the room. Like I want
I need to add stuff
something
to my shelf.
in. Like, yeah, but I can add stuff to my shelf. Like I've got all my Funko Pops and I've got my Legos. Speaking of Legos, I don't know if you guys care or are that excited, but did you see the new Nexo Knights sets coming out next year?
No.
They're like medieval themed, but it's based in the future. They look really badass. The first sets are coming out in January. They've already talked about a Nexo Knights game, a TV show. So it's their new big thing.
We're getting in there. We getting money.
But it hey, Ginger's in Twitch, one of our patrons.
Who?
Ginger, my buddy Tim.
Aww. Well, that's cool.
He is,
Tell
he-
him hi.
he is
Well,
one of-
I guess I can say hi.
Yeah, you can say hi.
Nice.
He's one of our
Nice to
he's one of our patrons. Welcome.
Oh, nice.
Welcome to the show, sir.
get the Scooby Doo haunted lighthouse Legos.
Brandon, we can see your ear.
It's leaning into the other.
I don't use Firefox. I use Google Chrome. So I'm not a Firefox fan. I'm not a Firefox fan. Well, Google Chrome's nice because between the studio account and all my podcast accounts and my gamer account and my personal account, like I have so many Gmail accounts, they're all logged in with Google Chrome. I can just click
Because
between.
for some reason you think you need that many email addresses.
I like to keep things separated. It keeps them organized.
Sure.
Sure. We're having an issue with you're gonna have like 3 or 4 shows pop onto the podcast audio stream, probably within
Really?
the next week or two. Because right now the stream is being dumb, and I'm currently in works with customer support to get it fixed. But tease what it is.
That's cool though.
Indeed.
So I'm excited for that Binding of Isaac DLC. I kind of want it right now.
Did you look it up?
I did.
Nice. So I haven't looked into too much details with it. What does it come with?
Just a bunch of new rooms, a few new bosses, I'm pretty sure. And then I think you can go farther in the story. They added like a few new
Nice.
extra end boss things.
Now, is that going to be on PS4 or is it PC only? Do we know if it's coming?
I don't know.
All
It's
right.
only announced on PC because you can just pre-order it for $666.
Right. Yeah. See, I don't have the new Binding of Isaac on PC. I got it when it was free on a particular month on PS4,
Yeah.
but I didn't buy it. So yeah. Well,
Sweet.
Have
I
you watched the new American Horror Story?
have not.
No, is it good?
It was okay.
No spoilers.
Everyone's already dead, dude.
All
Oh
right.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Perfect.
It's just a
Season
bunch of
one all
ghosts
over.
in a hotel, dude.
Perfect.
Got him!
Yeah.
It's not bad though. It's cool. Evan Peters didn't show up in the first episode, and Lady Gaga's not that bad actually.
I wouldn't think
Is she
would
gonna be in it through the whole thing?
I don't know. I based on who her character is, I imagine so, but who can really tell? It was interesting. I mean, I liked the first season enough. I watched like half of the second one, but she wouldn't finish it because asylums are spooky, I guess.
Oh come on.
I didn't watch the witchcraft one because I didn't care, and I didn't watch the carnival one.
What? I'm watching Freak Show right now, and so far it's my favorite one now. 'cause
I
it's
watched
so-
about halfway through the first season, and I don't enjoy the show at all.
First season was okay.
I found it to be very predictable. I mean, maybe
Yeah,
maybe the
some
writing.
parts.
Aside from a few things, it kind of was.
Maybe the
like,
writing-
once you figured out the mechanics behind the show, like what
they were doing.
devices they use,
Right.
then it's really like when I was watching Hotel, I felt like I could sort of already tell, but that's kind
Right.
of just me being facetious. Too.
I will say that I was as far as different shows, I watched Gotham, and episode 3 really pissed me off because somebody died.
I still haven't watched it. I have access to all of it, but whatever.
You should. It's really good. It gets a little slow in the first and like the middle of the first season, but it's picking up a lot right now. But although Michael Chiklis, whatever the fuck his name is going to be coming in this Monday. He is the new commissioner.
That's cool.
So-
I got my new Mindy project coming on
So
Tuesday.
the commish
Oh right.
is
yeah, bruh. Dude, the Mindy project's funny as shit.
Is it?
It's actually really funny.
I've watched all most of New Girl. That show's pretty funny.
I've never watched New Girl.
I haven't
Zoe
watched that.
Chanel's pretty cute, but I
She
feel like
is.
She's not
I feel
a-
like the clips I've seen of that show make it sound really cancerous, and I don't really want to put myself through it.
She's not as attractive as her sister, so
I don't know.
because her sister plays Bones on Bones.
Mindy project's pretty silly though.
But oh yeah, Tim mentioned
Heroes
that
is
Heroes. Yeah, have you guys watched it yet?
I didn't watch it
No.
the first time.
I only watched the first season of Heroes.
Yeah, I watched the first. Like,
I heard it was really good.
is it? I see. I don't know. I mean, by the looks of the characters, they just rehash. Like, is it quite literally a rehash of like the first season? Like, are they just doing it all over again?
Oh well, that's annoying if that's true.
Because I mean, it's the father again. It looks like they recasted the daughter. It looks like they recasted.
Let's just do it again. You guys want to go for another run? Let's do it.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Well,
There's still money to be made here.
yeah. It was like 4 or 5 seasons, but there was only one good season.
Let's see what we could get out of it. Oh, it's a continuation.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay. I don't know. I really liked Zachary Quinto as Siler, and I thought he was an amazing villain, but I didn't really care about anybody else. The
I
writers
have
was-
one
oh,
quick notion to talk about. That's probably something we should talk about.
Go
I
ahead.
don't want to talk about it.
Video game voice actors and going on strike.
I don't want to talk about it.
See?
I'm on strike, dude.
Yeah, It's people who get paid a lot of money complaining that they don't get paid enough money.
Well, it's like 6% of them are all gonna go on strike. It's like Jesus. That means some shit voice actors are either gonna start
now
coming out.
They're gonna start doing it
Right?
themselves.
Yeah,
baby.
that's just gonna screw the gamers over. Like
they're gonna go the indie developer route and just do it themselves.
It's gonna
just
delay.
sounds stupid.
It's gonna delay games. It's going to possibly prevent games.
Except for the indie games. Remember that game I played like last year called Lifeless Planet?
Yeah.
Yeah, one guy did it by himself.
Nice.
I think he might have had like maybe one person help him with the voice acting. Like he got a friend to help him with either the voice or the music or something, but he did it himself.
That's badass.
I mean, if you go back and look at the original Warcraft stuff, all that voice acting was in house. Like Chris Metzen did Thrall, and so that was all in house. But it's just we're not in that world anymore, though. That stuff. I mean, maybe in the indie scene, that's fine. But in a 5-star market or AAA games. Like
where the indie games are 5-star and the AAA's only have 1A.
No, that's good. That's pretty much it, though.
I mean, we'll see how it works out. I mean, voice acting is nice. I don't think it's completely important, but yeah, he has a special set of skills.
I'm gonna go be a voice actor, dude. I'd be like, just pay me half what you're paying them, dude. Do whatever the hell you want, dude.
You'd be like,
easy game.
See,
Move to the Bay Area. Become really smug.
right. World of Warcraft, Blizzard, enough said. Exactly. Most of Blizzard's voice actors are in house. So, like, not like the developers. They hire. Like, it's not like they hire voice actors.
They don't outsource it.
Yeah, they work for Blizzard. Like, they are Blizzard employees. So.
Well, that's nice. It's a good perk for them, I guess.
Well, when you are
Blizzard
the largest PC developer in the world, you can do stuff like. I mean, it's Activision Blizzard. They are the two richest game companies out there. So, and when they merged, it would be like Microsoft and Apple merging. It would just take over the world.
That'd be bad.
But move next month. Terrifying.
You are?
Yeah, dude, work for Blizzard. Easy game.
Nice.
Not yet, dude. More experience. I don't do it.
More XP.
More experience. More XP, baby.
Speaking of Blizzard, we got less than a month till StarCraft 2 Legacy. You picking it up, Brandon?
Yeah, I got the collector's pre-order just
Nice.
because.
You always gotta shell out, man.
Yeah. Well, I already have the first two, and I kind of want it for the sake of having it.
Right. Tim, I wouldn't say that's completely accurate. I mean, the majority of Hearthstone, like the people that play Hearthstone professionally, they weren't like they weren't massive Blizzard fanboys. They're massive esports players. Same with Heroes of the Storm. Your majority of pro Heroes of the Storm players didn't like migrate there from Warcraft. They migrated there from Dota and from League of Legends. Blizzard makes
Actually, most of them were just like random upstarts that happened to be
well,
better.
no,
at Heroes.
Cloud9 was League of Legends. Team Liquid was League of Legends.
None of the players on the Cloud9 HOTS team were on the League of Legends team.
Well, no, you're right, but
It's an organization. That's not
well-
players. That's
well-
an organization creating a team within another game. That's like the organization that is Cloud9, because they already have a CS:GO team too, but none of the players mishmash. They
Right.
just said we want to create a HOTS team,
fair enough.
and then the people applied and tried out or whatever they did.
Right. No, fair
But
enough.
none of the League players from Cloud9 went to Heroes.
Right. Yeah, see,
It's
Tim,
the organization.
I don't think that's completely fair, saying that it's just their name. I mean, yeah, their name sells some, but they also make very high-quality products. I mean, when Blizzard releases like an early access beta, it's typically more refined than most like final release games that come out. That's how Blizzard is. I mean, like for example, the Battlefront beta that EA put out. If that was like when the Overwatch beta comes out, it's going to run better than almost any game on the market as beta. It's. I mean,
Well, they've had a shit ton of time too. You have
not
to.
really. They've only been developing it for about 2 years.
That we know of.
Yeah.
They're pretty sneaky beaky.
Mm-hmm.
Sneaky beaky.
Pretty ready for it to come out, though.
No kidding. Where's our beta invites, dude?
I don't know. I don't know
It's
what's
not,
going
it's
on.
not
with that.
coming. It's all a ruse.
They're probably all
Oh yeah,
over.
sure. Here you go.
They're gonna cancel it and say Overwatch is actually the code name for the next Hearthstone expansion. We got you.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, dude.
I'm kind
That's
of
true.
bummed because with the release of the BlizzCon schedule, it doesn't look like we're gonna get a D3 expansion pack.
That's kind of disappointing.
Wow, no.
Yeah, it's
No.
upsetting. Although it looks like we might get a Hearthstone announcement.
Yeah.
Yeah. More Hearthstone.
They'll announce something Hearthstone, they'll announce something Heroes, they'll reveal a trailer for Legion and maybe say something about Overwatch.
The design of chance in video games is not wrong. Your concept of chance is incorrect. Yeah, me and Ginger had a huge argument that drove Breezy out of chat. But
Sure you did, dude.
You just
You-
hated you guys?
you would probably both agree with me.
It
Maybe.
doesn't sound like me.
No,
We'll
but
see.
I was
What's your
okay.
point?
So we were talking about chance, right? And no,
Oh, God.
and he was
The theory
he-
of chance?
No. Chance in a game. So
RNG?
right, exactly. But what he was saying is that the more times you try, the higher the chance of getting something, or the higher chance of being successful. So let's talk about rolling a dice. If you have a 6-sided die, the more often you roll it, the higher the likelihood of you getting the number you're trying to get, which is a fallacy. And that's not how chance works, because the second roll does not take into effect the first roll. So just because you roll the 4 in your first roll, unless that physically eliminates the 4 from the dice, it does not increase your chances of the number you want on the second roll and any roll preceding that.
You're confusing two different types of chances. It doesn't increase the odds, but you have another opportunity to get what you want.
Correct.
Are you referencing it as luck? Because luck is a totally different thing.
Luck is just luck. I mean, it's random chance.
That's what it is.
But,
yeah, I know. But
like-
that's what a dice roll is, because you can't pick the dice up in the exact same way that you picked it up when you rolled it. You can't throw it the same way where you had it in your hand the first
but I'm
time.
not talking about a bunch of different variables. I'm talking specifically. So, okay, you have treasure chests in a video game, and that treasure chest has a 25% chance to spawn an uncommon item.
Mm-hmm.
You click on it once, you don't get one. You go to click on it again. And
Your chances don't increase
exactly,
like 35%
exactly.
instead of 25.
And in his theory, the more often you click on that treasure chest, every time you click on it, you have a higher chance of getting something until you get something, which isn't true, because as you continue to click, it does not take your previous clicks into effect. And if it does, it's not calculating chance correctly. Like
I see what you're getting at.
Like the
but
other example was flipping a coin. Every individual flip has a 50% chance for heads and a 50% chance for tails. If you get 6 tails in a row, the odds of getting heads on the next coin flip are not higher or lower. It's still 50-50.
Yeah. That never changes.
Unless they add modifiers on the back end. that you
Well,
don't know about.
well, right.
Modifiers.
See, what he's talking about is he's talking about chance, like a random chance. He's not talking about probability. Like,
I feel like you're more caught up on what words getting said.
well, exactly like what he just said. If he misses 4 times in a row, it's not likely he would miss 5 times in a row. So, I mean, yeah, well, you could argue that. But if he has a 25% chance to hit and he misses 4 times in a row, he still only has a 25% chance on that 5th time.
Well, that's why people are forced to run the same kind of dungeons over and over and over.
Right.
That's replayability. That's all
Right.
they're trying to get at.
I mean, you could. Oh, we just got somebody following us on Twitch. Are they watching? They must be watching. Oh, they are watching. DJ Domino. I'm
Dom 1-0.
Dom 1-0. I had to read it before it clicked. Yes. Hello, DJ Domino. Right, exactly. See, I told you you'd agree with me.
Not in the way you wanted me to.
I argue semantics quite a bit. It's something I do.
Not as firmly as you want me to agree with you.
Right. Well, I always want you as firmly as I can possibly get you. So. Crap.
Dude, I restarted Darkest Dungeon the other day because I've been feeling like playing it, so I
Yeah.
was playing it. Started a new playthrough. I was in the tutorial dungeon, and I got wiped.
Did they make
So I
it
was
harder?
like, I was just like, fuck it, deleted it, and started another save game. I was like, I don't even want to try to salvage this.
That's pretty bad.
It's like, what? I did something, and I didn't really know what it would do. There was like, Corey, you never played it, did you? No.
I've seen gameplay on it.
There was like a little shrine that basically had flavor text to indicate if I put a torch in it, something would happen. So I put the torch in it, and it spawned this fucking giant ass stalker with like 77 HP that proceeded to just wipe me. And I was like, well,
Well,
Now
Quit.
you know.
quit, delete, restart. Just new campaign. Like, don't even take me back to town for new heroes. I just want a fresh go.
that's something. If I end up hopefully getting off the nights again, I want to take more time to play single player games, and that's one of those ones where I might give more of a chance to it. I very much like roguelike games, and I very much.
Well, what
like,
are the chances you'll give it another chance?
Yeah,
Every
with all
time
the
you
games
said-
that you're
every
about to buy.
But every time you sit down to think about playing a game, will the chance of you thinking about that game become better, or will it be the same? Will it be the same percentage you might play that game, and it just
Well,
you don't
okay,
know?
see,
varies.
No, see,
You
there in that situation, Ginger could potentially be more correct, because if I go as I sit every time I sit down, I have my collection of games to choose to
Oh,
play
he was
from.
Joking.
So
Joking, buddy.
if I pick one, it removes it from the list of games I haven't played in a while. So if,
Only if you decide it does. But what if the rules are that it doesn't?
well, then the chances would be
It
the same.
depends on the chances.
Then actually, every time I buy a new game, the chance would decrease because the prize pool is larger.
well,
And
that's
you buy a
assuming,
new game almost
that's
daily.
assuming new games get brought into the mix. Maybe there's a wait period before a game gets added to the list.
You know, if you want to guarantee that I will play that game, you can go to my Patreon and become a patron.
wow,
and then
you're
you
such a
get-
scumbag.
But no, I mean I love roguelike games. My
Except
issue,
when you hated that one.
and
you
we've
dumb.
it wasn't even that I hated the game. I hated the flavor text that you couldn't skip. It made shit take a lot longer than it needed to. But my issue with games is
You like bad.
I don't have a lot of time. You know, I mean, married with 2 kids is a lot different than single with no kids or girlfriend no kids. And there are so many games out. It was kind of like the argument I was making with Battlefield or Battlefront, was that a game really has to captivate me in the first 5 or 10 minutes, because if it doesn't, there's so many.
Unless it's something you've already played everything in the series and you're gonna buy it anyway, like Madden and Call of Duty, then that $60
Well,
just gets expended
no.
anyway.
Well, yeah.
Yes,
Well,
yes, right,
but I
or
have-
if it's a new iPhone, right.
okay, but I have never, but I have
Day
right,
one
right,
release.
right.
don't
Okay.
even
Right,
say
right,
it.
But Madden, Call of Duty, and the new iPhones always
Right,
captivate
right,
me within the
right,
first 5 minutes.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I don't buy them just to buy them. They do
Right,
indeed,
that's what I'm saying.
They do indeed captivate me.
Right.
But anyway, my point
That's what I'm saying.
my point beyond that is that, and when it comes to which game I'm going to pick from, it's always going to be AAA over indie.
Right,
So
right.
there's-
That's just that puts you at such a weird level for me.
Well, I have indie games that I enjoy and that I play. I really like Minecraft. I mean, that's not really indie anymore. It's owned by Microsoft.
He just puts
but-
his trust in the wrong places.
I put
Right.
I put my trust.
Regardless of what it looks like, you'll be like, "Oh, that gameplay video looks sweet," and then they'll decide to change it because it's Ubisoft.
Right.
Well, no, I don't mind Ubisoft. Although the last couple of games they've released have been garbage. But
Watch Dogs, crap.
yeah, Watch Dogs.
isn't bad.
No,
They
Watch
pulled
Dogs
They
was.
pulled a total fucking switcheroo on Heroes of Might and Magic 7, though.
Yeah, I heard that's horrible.
What
No,
happened
well,
there?
Not only is it bad, but the collector's edition was advertised as having a physical DVD, and none of the U.S. copies came with it, and the slot where it would have been was just empty.
Those bastards. But back to Watch Dogs really quick. I don't think Watch Dogs would have survived if it came out after GTA 5. The only reason that Watch Dogs was appealing was because it was essentially, it was a current gen, or I mean, it came out shortly after the launch. So it was a next gen GTA type game prior to GTA 5. It's a GTA ripoff, basically, with a shitty storyline and a main character nobody cared about. So, I mean, I thought he was kind of cool, but people thought he was a dickhead. But if GTA 5 were on the market, it wouldn't have held a candle. So, I mean, but then again, maybe GTA being on the market would have made it better because they would have had more competition. They would have had to have perfected the game because they know it would have had to have compete with GTA. So, but I mean, we'll see. But I don't mind. I mean, Ubisoft's got Far Cry. And Far Cry was supposed to come out at launch. Yeah, it got pushed back, what was it, like 6 months or something like that. It was originally a launch title.
What about that Primal, though?
Far Cry Primal, I think, looks really cool.
I don't know. It looks like it's going to get real boring real quick.
I don't know. I think it's an interesting take on first-person shooters.
Wait, didn't that game already come out, though?
No, Primal comes out in
No, it's
next
called
year.
Ark, though.
Oh, well, yeah.
Nice.
Right.
But we'll see. But Far Cry Primal looks pretty good. It's interesting. But think about, I mean, and see, this is where you always butt heads, because so Brandon just got done trolling me because I enjoy the same game clone that comes out every year. I enjoy my Maddens. I enjoy my NHL games. I enjoy my Call of Duties. I enjoy my WWE 2K asterisk whatever year it is. And they're essentially the same game every year with a new roster or new maps or what have you. So then you get a game like Far Cry. Now, Far Cry 1, I don't know about 1, but 2, 3, and 4 were all like snotty little rich kids that got dropped off in the middle of nowhere. And
Far Cry 2 wasn't?
Oh, well, okay, 3 and 4, the two that matter.
Two that matter.
No, well,
when Far Cry originally came out, that shit was fucking like mind blowing.
See, I don't remember enjoying the original Far Cry. Anyway,
it's because the first one didn't have an open world. It was just kind of like a first-person shooter with a story.
That's probably why.
It was a good story.
The second one was when you were a journalist. You were the journalist in Africa.
Either way, you were someone who got dropped out of your environment, and you were typically just fighting drug lords with guns. At least in 3 and 4, you were. And it was the same exact go here, do some side missions, go here, unlock more of the map, go here. Now with Far Cry Primal, they're introducing something new. It's something
dinosaurs.
But it's a new but you can't take into consideration what other companies are doing. It is their game, it is their lineage. So they're not doing the same thing. And when they say, hey guys, we're not going to do the same thing over and over again, we're going to try something new, you give them shit for that too. So when they try something new, you give them shit. When they do the same thing
You can't win. You win none and lose them all. That's my motto.
Everybody just pisses you off.
Win none, lose them all.
Fair
That's
enough.
the motto. Baby.
Speaking of winning, the Patriots are up on the Cowboys right now, 13-3.
No one cares.
Yeah. Everybody cares. You have the best team in football right now.
The best team in football.
He had his bye week and he's still in the top 5.
Is that like the week he fools around with the boys in the locker room until he goes over to his wife?
The bye week, yeah.
That's their bye week, dude. PC, bro. I'm
PC, bro.
This season of South Park is so much better than it has been in a long time.
So
it's
fucking
good.
So good.
But
PC happened in my country.
Oh man.
I got really bored of Ark really fast. I enjoyed it for what it was. I don't think it's.
Glad I spent that money to play it with you. Oh wait, no, I didn't.
No, you
I'm
didn't.
glad I spent that money.
Well, no, we played it quite a bit. Actually, Fuzzy's still playing it. But for me, it's. I mean, I'll see what it looks like when it launches. But for now, I mean, I've done what there is to do in it, and I've been kind of keeping up with the new features that they've added to it, and none of them are really good enough to get me to reinstall and play it again.
Well, you got the upcoming expansion pack by Ubisoft, so
you can spam chat for the next hour. We've only got 7 minutes of show left.
it's the expansion pack. They're partnered up with Ubisoft to develop this.
Who? I missed what you said.
This is a new Ark expansion pack by Ubisoft.
A new Ark expansion. Oh, Far Cry.
Yeah, by
right.
Ubisoft. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Right,
funny.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So in that logic, like, so what? They did it first, and no one else can do it. So in that logic, Battlefield shouldn't exist because Call of Duty did it first.
Whoa.
Yeah, but all games didn't exist because Doom did it first.
Doom wasn't a
Yeah.
military shooter.
It was kind of.
It
No,
was
it
a first-person
wasn't.
shooter.
Was it-
Well, Rainbow Six existed first.
Okay, and when you do it better, that doesn't
No,
count.
but you can't do it that way because it's already been done. You can't. You have to be unique. You have to do it new.
Then nothing
Perks
new would.
don't count.
Then nothing new would exist.
That's right.
Warcraft wouldn't exist if it wasn't for Blizzard taking what Games Workshop did with Warhammer and did it better. Then Warcraft wouldn't exist. StarCraft.
Right. But if you consider Chewbacca is a Wookiee, his home planet is Kashyyyk. He lives on the planet Endor, homeworld of the Ewoks. It does not make sense.
It just doesn't make. I know you're pulling this from something, but I'm trying to remember what.
It does not make sense.
What are you spoofing right now? I don't remember.
The South Park episode.
Oh, this was the Cochrane one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's using the Chewbacca defense.
That's right. Yeah, I don't care about Warhammer.
What, dude? Warhammer's awesome.
Yeah,
I
was
don't
never a
care
fan.
about
I was
Warhammer.
never a big Warhammer fan.
I love Warhammer. Their books are fantastic.
Very possible.
Fantastic.
But anyway, we got about 5 minutes left, so let's get ready to close it out. Corey,
Close you out.
final thoughts.
Games.
Game.
We'll play them.
Game.
Playing them.
Play 'em.
Video
Do you
games.
wanna do you wanna kind of pitch yourself a little bit right now, or
Don't do
are you
it,
still
you'll
setting
feel
it up?
Just
No one-
my
no one
Twitch.
deserves to give
I
you
mean, watch me on Twitch. I'll be streaming a lot. That's pretty
Alright.
much it. Audio
Cool.
King. Bam.
Cool.
Alive.
Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Nice, dude. It's a David Bowie special.
Brandon, final thoughts, self promotion.
No, games we play in them.
Okay.
We playing them.
We play.
Games.
Playing them.
Games we play in them.
All right, and for me, yeah, I mean, not really much for final thoughts.
Games we play in them.
Yeah. For myself, you can check out my Twitch at twitch.tv/xcynicx. You can check out my personal Patreon at patreon.com/xcynicx and check out the rewards and giveaways and stuff there. You can check out my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitter at xcynicx. Corey is Audio King on Twitter. Brandon is John One Renchis. or
I am
John-
IG_audio.
Are you
King on
IG_Audio
Twitter.
King? All right.
Bruh.
You got to get that shit handled.
I stream, as far as myself, I've been streaming a lot of PlayStation stuff. When I'm on the PC, it's typically either Diablo 3 or Heroes of the Storm currently. But that's basically what I'm playing on PC.
I stream everything. Everything I'm playing.
I'm uploading Rock Band videos to YouTube because I can't stream them without them getting muted. I've been streaming Uncharted. I've been streaming Forza. Occasionally, if I'm on Madden, I'll stream Madden. But yeah, I mean, a little bit of everything.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A little bit of Erica by my side. A little bit of Emma. A little bit of eating what I eat.
I don't know. I'm done with Minecraft. And if I was playing it, I wouldn't do the mods.
You're just like the ocean under the moon.
It's the same as the emotion that I get from you. You've got the kind of loving that could be
Got
so
the kind of
smooth.
loving that could be so smooth. Yeah. Give me
your heart, make it real, or just forget
about it.
All right.
Out on the bayou. There's some music on the radio.
To our live listeners, thank you. To our podcast listeners, thank you. To our YouTube viewers, thank you. Check out the show every asterisk Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. That may or may not be changing. If it does, we will let you know. Thank you to Alpha Geek Radio and Mr. Gnomewise Todd Whitehead over there for hosting the audio and video stream of this show. We appreciate that very much. Who else do I not usually mention? Thanks, Dustin, for doing our music. That's really cool. I want to thank my little one for doing that awesome bumper at the start of the show.
No, it was cute.
It was really cool. And a big thank you to our patrons. You guys help keep us alive, help keep it going. If you like what we do here, and you enjoy the entertainment asterisk that we bring you, head on over to patreon.com/IG Studios. Anything, I mean, 50 cents a month, $1 a month, anything helps, gets us closer to different goals and different rewards and helps us continue and improve the show. Ask one of our patrons who's hanging out in chat right now. So a big live thank you to Mr. Ginger for being so awesome and such a loyal patron of ours. He's been on there for a while.
The God.
He's been on there for a while. So that's going to do it. So again, thank you to everybody. And we will see you next week.
Close it solid.
Easy.
Next week.
Next week.
TM.
Asterisk _ maybe footnote.
Live streaming of this show available via Roku streaming devices, Apple TV, smart TVs, Amazon Echo, and many other devices. Visit tunein.alphageekradio.com to learn how to listen and watch live.
Cool.
And watch